Hello to all English-speaking people in the world, especially to my friends in North America, in the USA for sure, in UK some, and around the world. This is a special edition of 166 videos, the beginning of such a series. I want to do the same as I did a few days, or in total I guess a few weeks ago, in the German edition. There amazingly it was 181 videos. Okay, happens from the translation of the illnesses and problems. So now I have to do a hard job for you, not against anybody, not against the health industry, not against the medicine man, not against anybody, only for you. What I do for you. It's an offer to find a way, and as I said in my introduction words in, for example, the Manhattan Jews Clinic or the Manhattan Jews Therapy in English, then I said I have the answer to every health system reform. Start with a change of your own eating habits and your way of life. It's so simple and easy. It's for most of the people too simple, because there is a lot of money in that total system, and I would say in that ill health system. So we cannot say health system, we must say illness system. But we want to change it. I want to help you, and it starts at your home. So simple, at your home, and understand the way your body works. That's by all new experiences, by all the scientists working hard, no discussion. But the simple way of our body, the working in our body, the competition to win the race against the dying cells in you with the best thing you can imagine, and this is organic water. And we receive that organic water out of the plants with a real and perfect juice. And at first I drink to all our health with a wonderful juice of carrots. This is a carrot juice, only carrots. I did a few, meanwhile, a few hours before it came from the refrigerator, so the glass is a bit. So I drink to all our health, and later some few words about the procedure, and then I do, after these introduction words, all the problems and illnesses. We have some therapeutical ideas and proposals to make to heal that problem. Okay, so to all our health we say cheers, I guess. Cheers. Oh, you cannot imagine the wonderful taste of this juice, fresh prepared with the best juicer in the world. And for champions, for sure, we need the champion juicer. And this is an old product in California, Lodi, California, and they are working probably as in the past, but the machine is still the best machine you can imagine. By all the new technologies, whatever people found out, the champion juicer brings what we need, the enzymes and all the best things in our bottle and glass where we put it, and it's a fantastic thing. During all the sessions, probably I say some words about this and that, and so I guess at this point is more or less enough. I had made some notice to the scenery. If you saw me sometimes in the German versions of political videos of mine, I'm dressed in a grey suit always. In the German health videos, I'm sitting in an alarm red colored dress to say hello, attention, it's about health. And now here I'm sitting in a green jacket, you see, it's green, because I guess we start together the green revolution. And there are very good signs in my so loved America. And if it's not coming from America, USA, it's not worse in this stupid world. Also, there are so many things to criticize there. But if it comes from America, oh, then you have to see it. And so, I start the Green Revolution with you. This is only the appearance. But you see, this is a clown. Probably you know this man. It's a sculpture of Charlie Rivel is his name. It was a Spanish clown, I think, one of the greatest. Then I have here, I don't know if you see it, it's our little Flochen. It's one of our dogs. It should remind me that we have still some little four-legged, wonderful creatures around us. Then I have here a jaguar. That reminds me always to use my critical tongue. This is my stone's tongue, you see. That's only just the appearance. What have I? Ah, here's a little submarine, the yellow submarine from the Beatles. This reminds me to the music of the greatest, you see. I'm here as a drummer, and what's here, I don't know if you see it, this is a little starting to a tree, probably. It's a little bonsai, I could say. So, this together, this is my juice, a little lamp, a computer, where I then will introduce you the illnesses from number 1 to number 166, and also in alphabetical lines, it's English alphabet. So, nothing more to say at this moment, only take the few minutes of the day, organize the perfect user, try to come to the total, but so many illnesses is probably not helpful. Each little problem has this little book, and I've written some in English beside Manhattan Juice Clinic, the healing juices, the most important vegetable juices, etc., etc., and so on, fruit juices. It's all to see in the internet. At the end of each little video runs slowly, so you can see and can follow the introduction to come to the shop, and only €5, I guess. It's about $6 or so. It's an ebook version in minutes on your desk, on your screen, and you can start your healthy revolution. That's the idea behind all this. And if you want to wait a few days more, the double price is a little paperback. It comes by mail, but I guess it as an ebook is good, but as a book in the shelf later, probably for all your life. And for the family and friends as a little gift. So, my gift for you, my toast on your health. Thank you for your attention. I make now a break. I see what's happened in my computer with this little film, and then I start later with all the little illnesses, put it together. The music is from my son, the entrance and the end music. I tell this only because I'm the drummer on it. Cheers. Hello again. You clicked on blood pressure high, so high blood pressure, but it's in the alphabet under B, blood pressure high. Okay, I guess it's a long text and I will try to compress my words and not even make it longer than necessary, but normally to each little illness is much more to tell and to inform. But okay, the result of impurities in the blood vessels. The only way impurities can get into the blood vessel stream is by hypodermic injections and drugs, whether taken as medicine or otherwise, by deposits in the bloodstream of inorganic atoms accumulating from cooked and processed foods, particularly the concentrated starches and sugars, and by retention of waste in the eliminative organs and channels. The recurrence of high blood pressure within families is not due to heredity, as erroneously supposed by some, unless we consider the degenerated conditions of the mother's bloodstream due to eating inorganic foods as her hereditary gift to her child. The only hereditary trait is the kind and quality of the food the family as a whole habitually indulges in. If this contains an excessive proportion of cooked foods and concentrated carbohydrates, sorry, I was in the wrong line here in the book. It is only natural that a nutritional deficiency should manifest in most, if not in all, its members. Smoking and alcoholic drinks are the chief causes for high and low blood pressure. So I said before on email as introduction to the English-speaking friends, don't rule too hard with me about the pronunciation. I have to change from German to English. I have to read this and that, and I have to, okay, I don't complain with this job. I do it with fun, and so we should do everything a little bit with fun. Try to make it and take it easier. And so I drink at first. This is the very best drink you can imagine. This is pure carrot juice. You see, it was up here, and I've drunk it so much, and much more this morning, following Roman's healthy breakfast. That's not a secret tip. That's a tip for the start, for the perfect day. But this is the idea to help and to solve your problems. And finally, then you drink only for joy what you love most, and carrot juice. I take it preferably because it can stay a complete day. There is no chemical reaction if I put cucumber or spinach or something like that in that. So carrot juice, that's a tip if you are going to your job and you don't have a little kitchen or something like that to do and to prepare during the office hours your juices. 1 liter or 2 liter bottle with prepared juices done at home, and then you are on a very good side. And your boss will be lucky with such an then healthy employee. But if you have now high blood pressure, you should drink, and let me drink at first. I will drink at first to all our health. Because it's summer, temperatures rising from outside and inside too. So at first drink a half-liter fresh prepared juice from 300 gram carrots and 200 gram spinach. I told again, and I have to repeat it again, not in all little videos, but I hope you will click to others too. And if you leave out the first, I guess in English 12 minutes, the first, it's always the same for sure. But then the little rest is more or less the illness and problem, but a little bit critical words around. That's the reason why you should look this at that number, not all 166 in total, but from time to time it would be good for you, for your health. So I said in that little films, the ground, the fields are damaged, are pressed out by the farmers industry, and the poor farmers had to bring out the real food out of grounds with real big problems. That's finally a big problem to feed the whole population. Yeah. So if you have the chance, go to your farmer's market round the corner, buy at your local farmer if you can. Okay, the supermarket could organize from the local farmers the food too, but there you know what man is behind and what kind of chemicals, or not organic, whatever it's called today, organic food. Yeah, it's only in parts I've seen in North America, it's only a great money-making machine. But be critical, and I don't want to be it here at all. We have to drink at first the carrot and spinach combination. 2 hours later, 320 grams carrots and 20 grams celery, 60 gram parsley and 100 gram spinach. This combination is one of the best. And further 2 hours later, drink a half-liter juice from 300 gram carrots, 100 gram beet and 100 gram cucumber. Another 2 hours later, you should drink a fresh prepared juice out of 500 gram spinach. So this should explain why we're not receiving out of a 500 gram, half kilo, a half liter. At that time, when Dr. Norman Walker and his team found out in the Norwalk Institute in New York, it really was 1 liter by 1 kilo carrots. Today, if you have the right ground and the right carrot, hopefully you receive 65% or 70%, be lucky. So that's the reason why the grams, I gave the grams, because if you take the grams from each vegetable, in this case, exactly 20 grams is, and do it with a fine scale, do it with a fine scale in the kitchen. It's important to have these grams, because the combination of all this should bring the reaction in your organism, and that should be done inside. So that's the reason why you should drink the fresh prepared juices fresh. Within 10 minutes it should be in your body, and within 10 minutes you have assimilated it, and your body absorbed, the organs absorbed what you gave him. That's the reason why I said make a break of 2 hours. Okay, it's not easy if you're in a working process, but I guess mostly of the people interested in health. It's here in Germany, for example, 25 millions are retired persons. 25 millions of 80. So it's a high number, up to 50, 60, 70. They have normally time to look after her health, after their health. But if you look around, each one is better sitting in the office of a doctor, of a medicine man, and later in the pharmacy, and then later in the hospitals, and then later in the nursing homes, even if walking around with a walker or be driving a wheelchair, and most of them had to be driven, if you understand what I mean. So that's the reason why we cannot start early enough with the best nutrition for our blood, for our system, and fresh organic water. That's what we receive. That's also the nutrition for our brain. So we cannot receive at the end Alzheimer or being demence, what is normally usually the description for that. In former times, we told to old people, they are a little bit stupid. And now, modern, everybody is demens. Okay, you know what I mean. Yeah, this is to avoid. We can avoid it if we start our own health revolution, our own health reform at home, and not waiting on Obamacare. By all respect, it was more than necessary to bring millions of people in America to a real insurance, a health insurance. But the point is, you normally have only to insure accidents or acute medicine is okay then. But the normal things you have to heal with your food. I have to count always. So wise men and 2,500 years ago lived, for example, the great Greek Hippocrates of Kos, and he said, rough translated, use your food as medicine and not the medicine as your food. And if you see that as a motto for yourself and following these proposals of nature, and then buying this little book because it needs a little bit more detoxification, explanation of this and that, of all these steps you have to follow, and then between 60 and 100 pages, each illness is described in a little special book. It costs only €5 or $6.80, I guess, actually, in dollars. So within minutes, it's on your screen, or if you wait and want to have it as a paperback, it costs 1 week printing, and then the transport of the postal, and then the postal charge. It's more than double. So it's worse, for sure it's worse, because it's your health reform. And I guess every walk, every move into a pharmacy is very much more expensive than that one. Yeah, heal yourself. Start and think for yourself. It's your body, it's your health reform. Leave out all the ill-making things, and then you're on a good side. Good health. Bye-bye. Write me if I'm wrong, or if you have questions, or tell me, okay, a little thank you gives me something like wings. Okay, bye-bye.